And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Johnny Dunn, and we back with another one. Today we got another epic VeVe drop. So if you guys aren't tuned in, tune into the VeVe app. Go download that right now. Today we have the Modern Marvel Series 3 drop. Now, another Spider-Man, but this is completely different. This is a completely different Spider-Man. No longer the Peter Parker Spider-Man. This is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Also, it's the New York City. It's a New York Comic-Con exclusive drop. So not only is this going to have the FA tag, it's the first appearance of this character, Ben Reilly, but it's also, I believe, going to have the CE tag. So I don't think it's going to have both FA and CE, but it's a first appearance and it's a Comic-Con exclusive. So I believe it will have the CE tag. Right now, it just has the first appearance tag, but I think it's going to have the CE tag. So that's always going to give it more value as well. The uncommon has 5,384 editions. It's another blind box, so $50 is the blind box cost. You don't know what you're going to get, the uncommon or the ultra rare. The ultra rare this time, though, has 616 editions. Super rare, so we all know what the prices are going for if you have 888 editions, a couple thousand at least, probably a few thousand. And so this one's going to be a lot of money. If you're able to snag an ultra rare on the blind box drop today, congrats, because you just made yourself a huge come up. Might want to hold it, but if you need some gems, there's going to be people out there flipping it. So up to you what you want to do for that one. But I like this one a lot. We got two different statues here. And then later today, we have the James Bond poster set Series 3. Good evening, December in the building. How we doing? We got 11 minutes to the drop. Let me tweet this out real quick. Join us live for the drop. This is going to be a good drop. Let me know in the comments. December in the building. If you're going to be getting the drop, if you're passing up on this one. I heard some people are going to be passing up on the drop, but I think I'm going to go for both of them today. I got some extra gems. Let me just put it out in my story real quick. Link in bio. This is going to be a good drop. A lot of people were questioning, why is this an FA? We already had Spider-Man dropping, but this is a completely different character, right? We saw the Peter Parker drop, and that was a completely different Spider-Man. That was the first ever Marvel NFT. And one thing that I like doing, I posted a tweet about it the other day, I like Googling it, right? Just to make sure it validates it. I get happy every time I see it. I was joking around, but I was kind of serious at the same time. Just Google Marvel first NFT and see what pops up. It's going to talk about the Spider-Man, which I think is just going to be iconic. Yeah, it says right here, the acrobatic Spider-Man. A New York Comic-Con exclusive drop. So this is a Comic-Con exclusive. It does say edition type first appearance of this character. But I think once it gets on the VeVe app, it's going to have that CE sticker. We copping at least one today, right? The app is going loco now, restricted from the marketplace feed and also from sending gems. Do you have the same issue, bro? I've heard a lot of people having this issue right now. Whoa, sorry about that. I've heard a lot of people having that issue. I'm not sure why. I think they're trying to figure it out. Maybe, close the app, restart it. I'm sure you have tried that already, but I haven't had that issue, luckily. I know a lot of people that have had that issue, though. They've been talking about it. I think what's happening is they're just experiencing so many more users right now. Maybe that's not the issue, but I just feel like they haven't had this kind of growth in a while. So maybe it's kind of just making things lag, and maybe you're going to get a secret rare. Who knows, right? I can't log into the app now. Anybody who does miss out, don't feel like you're going to completely miss out. I'm sure they're going to compensate for something. They're really good at doing that. Can't guarantee it's going to be a secret rare, but I'm sure that they may do something, right? They're pretty good at compensating people who tend to miss out on, errors or stuff like that. We got 9 minutes to the drop, 8 minutes and 55 seconds, everyone. The one thing I like about this is it's a Comic-Con exclusive. I just had to sell one of my Comic-Con exclusive only because I didn't finish the whole set, and I wasn't too happy about it. but it's one that I just got a little bit ago, so it's not like I've had it for a while. It's the choices set. I wish I had Hunter. Didn't have Hunter. Don't have 2K gems to be able to finish that. So I let go of my Night Watch. I'm keeping my Assassin, keeping the white one. I think the Protector is called. But had to let go of one. I got like 900 gems. I think 800 maybe. But I did just buy also the exclusive cover for that comic to VeVe the other day. So I just bought that. Thought that was a good buy. Hope it won't close out on me. Been like this for a day or two already. I need to try to open the app at least thrice before I can go in. Yeah, sometimes they're just you got some errors going on. I personally think it's just because they're experiencing so much more users on the network right now. And maybe things are lagging, like we saw the marketplace kind of lag a little bit, right? There's a couple issues with the market. Sometimes, I know for me, when I was scrolling down yesterday, I kept seeing the floor price, like after I would scroll down once or twice. So just some things I'm sure they're going to figure it out and fix. That's what happens, right? When you have so much demand and you're trying to make an app that's global for 800,000 users. So things are growing quick. Got my phone plugged in. Also, just to let everybody know, sometimes we're on a different screen, right? Like I always say for the normal drops, don't be on this screen. But for the blind boxes, we have to be on this screen. So that's the screen you want to be on. I like to usually put it in my wish list type thing. I think I just answered that. That's funny. I have telepathy, I swear. Hey, bro, what window are you starting from in the drop? Yeah, so like I just said, a lot of times I personally like to put it in my wish list or, go through a different portal, as we say, just because that way you don't have to actually wait for the loading, little screen to load. But this time we got to go through this way. Yeah, I don't know how I just did that with it. That was actually really crazy that I just answered your question before you asked. I don't know how that happened. Sometimes I kid around like I'm an alien, but I swear, like we're all part alien. I know it sounds crazy, but I really believe that. Good luck, December. Good luck, everybody. We got a few more minutes to drop, probably about 7 minutes, 6 minutes exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I think right now we just got to go to that home screen on the store page on the countdown. And you're just going to have to scroll down, be quick with it, right? This happened on the Throg drop, too, because that was the last time we had a blind box. So we see with those blind boxes that we're not able to kind of go through any way we want. Which, I mean, I get it. Good luck, everybody. Did we find out anybody who got the 007 ticket? I still haven't found anybody who got that, which I just want to see who it was, right? Like, Paz in the building. How we doing? Hopefully Brendan didn't oversleep. But I want to figure out, man, who got that. That'd be awesome just to see. They should have been contacted, I believe, already by the team. So I'm pretty sure the team knows who won. I really had a feeling I was going to win that somehow. I don't know how I thought I was going to win, but so we got an ultra rare and uncommon Spider-Man that we can get. So no commons and no rares. This is going to sell out quick too. Even if you just get an uncommon, I think it's going to be good money just because there is 5,384 of them, but there's no commons, which that's going to help, and there's no rares. So there's only, let's see here. Yeah, there's less than 6,000 editions. There's less than 5,000, or I'm sorry, 6,000 editions total. So this is definitely a super rare drop. Being a Comic-Con exclusive as well, like that's big time. Oh, Wi-Fi is down. That is gonna be tough. Pineapple Gang in the building. How we doing, brother? Pineapple Gang. NFT in the house. Yo, how you been doing on the drops, brother? You been able to get any posters or anything like that? Got some pineapple emojis. Yeah, whole fam in the building. I struck out on a couple posters. I was able to snag that ultra rare series 1 poster on the drop. That was pretty solid. Johnny Dunn, master collector. Crazy, man. Crazy how everything just worked out, man. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, the mask. Okay, cool, nice. I got lucky with the mask too. I think the mask is gonna be good, man. I didn't realize what the mask was until I started seeing like snippets and everything of the movie, and I was like, oh wow, I get it now. That's gonna be big. Like if that fan base like, finds VeVe and everything, that's gonna be big. The mask was actually a huge part of the movie, I think. 3 minutes, don't blink. Yep, that's a fact. Can't miss the drop. Can't miss the drop. Yeah, I like the mask a lot actually. Plus, you know what I was thinking too, man? A lot of these collectibles that we have, the dad Bob Batman is gonna go crazy. I think we're gonna be on the same platform as TikTok, as you know, as a lot of people know. That's gonna be huge, man. Like the viral aspect of everything, right? Like these people that are gonna be on TikTok that are just finding NFTs, right? They're just finding out what OpenSea is and all this stuff. How it goes mainstream is all these people that never knew NFTs, they're all fans of Spiderman, Batman, Superman, all these iconic characters, the Hulk. Or maybe if you're not into superheroes and stuff like that, you're into more luxury stuff. They have luxury aspects too. So then you tell them that like these are NFTs, like you actually own this. So that's why I always say VeVe's going about this is like a around the like a backdoor end way. Like they're doing it so smart and strategic. It's unbelievable. I remember Reese saying it in a AMA like a couple months ago. It's gonna look like in the macro, everything comes together at once. We're just in the micro right now, and so we feel and we see like the ups and downs of everything, but it's all happening, right? Like it's all coming together. It's unbelievable. TikTok on Immutable X, the same platform that VeVe is about to be on. What? And like OpenSea's got the app now, or they're about to get the app rolled out to everybody. So that app's going to be on everybody's iPhone. They're going to see all these licensed NFTs. They're going to want to use them in AR, interact with, the whole community, social media. So everybody's going to download VeVe. It's just going to be an unbelievable journey. We're just beginning this. We got a minute left, y'all. Minute 5 seconds for the blind box. Now, like I said before, this was the same way we had the Throg drop, right? The $50 Throg drop. You will have to scroll down just a little bit. I thought about maybe, one of the old techniques was making your text smaller so you don't have to scroll down. I thought about doing that again this time. What I am going to do real quick is delete my files because I forgot to do that. So I just deleted my files real quick. I don't like to leave the screen usually, but I did just leave the screen. So hopefully that doesn't affect the blind box. 3 minutes. I'm sorry, 20 seconds. It's an old comment. We got 15 seconds, y'all, right now. 15 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You didn't have to scroll down at all. I didn't get it. What? Reserving order. Attempting to secure an order. No, I didn't get it. What? Wait, it's saying reserve order, though, with the loading screen. I'm so confused on what just happened right there. I don't know if I got it or not. It's saying reserving order. Oh, what? I didn't get it. I missed out. Let me know if you guys got one. I don't think I got one. Let me see if it took it out of my account. Nope, didn't get one. Missed out. That's my first blind box I missed. I guess you didn't really have to scroll down. I scrolled down when you didn't really have to scroll down. I think that slight miss right there caused everything. It's getting so crucial in the drops now to where if you even just miss out a slight bit, right? Like I had a tiny hiccup right there. I scrolled down and I saw it, so I messed up right there. Shouldn't have scrolled down. Let's see if I can catch a rebound though. I thought I did catch a rebound, but it said unable to secure it. Missed out on it. Colby Collins said nope. Did anybody get one? Let me know if anybody got one. It had to be people to get one. But this is a hard drop to get right here. I think this is going to be expensive in the marketplace. Yeah, I like the way this one looks. Hey, he got one. Let's go. All right, cool. So I know some people that got one. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I didn't get one. Did you scroll down at all? Or no, you didn't scroll down. You just clicked. Because that was my fault right there. I scrolled down and I shouldn't have scrolled down. That like half a second right there cost me everything. Shut out again. Dang, man. Audible's having bad luck lately. Audible Collective. Lenny got one. Let's go. I'm glad a lot of people got one. Man. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, I missed out today. Let me see Twitter real quick. Again, 0. The future. Congrats to everyone who locked up a Spiderman. I missed out today. Getting harder and harder. Let's go. There's some tags in here. Spider-Man. VeVe. Marvel. I really don't mind not getting one just because I already have a huge collection. You know, these are all bonuses for me. So I'm not the type of person to get mad when I don't get one. I'm happy for people because a lot of these people, you know, they're just joining. So I want them to get a collection going. Like I want them to be able to get new stuff. Well, that sucks. I got nothing again. Couldn't use Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm surprised that a lot of people weren't able to use Wi-Fi. I don't know what was happening with that. Yeah, definitely. He says rest in peace. No, a lot of people are having issues, Domer, about the market, you know, the feed. I haven't had any issues though, so Pat said he's just gonna stop. I mean, that's the thing. These drops are really hard now with the one button, right? The blind boxes almost make it harder because everyone's pressing just one button, you know. At least with the other ones, I think when you're able to actually go for the ultra rare or go for the rare or the common, I think that brings some choices to all the different buttons. So kind of spreads it out a lot differently. Like a lot of people are going to go for the common just because they don't think they're going to get the ultra rare, etc. So maybe times are shifting now to where blind boxes are actually harder to get a drop on instead of the actual regular way. It's funny how things just keep adapting and changing, right? I know there's other people too, Domer, that have the same issues. I haven't had that issue, but I know there's others that have the same thing. Wow, look at that. Paz was able to get 2 collectibles with the Kozik drop. Interesting. Okay. See, I wasn't able to get one. That's funny how that works. I guess, you know, it's still random kind of, so that's always good. But shout out to everybody who got one. It looks like there hasn't been that many people who got one. Rebound for the win. Let's go. Clutch. I kind of like when people get the rebound. Not no. December got nothing. All right, cool. You got an uncommon, James. Awesome, man. Awesome. Uncommons are still gonna be good. Um, uncommons are still definitely gonna be good. I don't know, Paz, with the Throg. You know, the Throg drop. There's a little bit more editions than the 6,000 editions like this one, but the Throg I got an ultra rare somehow. So I was lucky I got an ultra rare on that. But this one I didn't even get a drop. Didn't get an uncommon. Didn't get anything. It's moving quick. It's moving quick. Yo, how we doing? How we doing? How do I pronounce your name, brother? Do I pronounce it Pavali? Pavel? I don't want to say it wrong, but You got to let me know how to pronounce it. No, I didn't get anything, man. I missed the drop, brother. Missed the drop, my man. Missed the drop. Couldn't even hit buy. WTF, VeVe. Punch. Oh, okay, yeah, punch. Okay, cool, man. Punch. I'll call you punch. Mom caught the wheel, spinning death. Ah, yeah. That's always the worst, man. Always the worst. Cool, man. I'll call you punch. Yo, yo, my guy. How we doing? How we doing? Well, a lot of people are striking out. People on Twitter are saying like the last 7 drops they got nothing. So it shows you how hard this is, right? There's a point where I would say, I mean, the last few drops I've been kind of struggling a little bit now, but there was a point, right, a span from the first Comic Con all the way up until like the last few drops where I felt so confident getting every single drop. It was unbelievable. But now, now I feel like it's getting harder and harder. Yeah, that's a good point. That's how it shows you how limited, right? If you get an uncommon one today, that's gonna be good money. You can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for anything VeVe. That's awesome. Yeah, can't be late for any drops with VeVe. Well, that's the thing, Paz. Like, I know a lot of people have been struggling. Like the last 7 drops, they haven't got one, but it's given a chance for a lot of new people. Like we all have collectibles already, right? There's a good amount of users that have 0 collectibles right now, right? So a lot of new users are still striking out, but they're gonna have so many drops. They're gonna have like 4 or 5 drops a week to where you're gonna get something. You may not get every single drop, but those times are over. Those days are over. I think, man. Like we were. I think it's gonna show how blessed and how fortunate of an opportunity we had the last few months to be able to scoop up, all these drops and everything because just because there wasn't that many users. Now it's almost we're gonna have like 4 or 5 drops a week, maybe 3 to 5 drops a week, and you may get 1 drop. So that's why I think going forward, I may try to go for every drop, knowing that if I only pick the drops that I like, I may not even get that one. So I think going forward, I'm gonna go for every drop, and just the ones that I may not be that into, I may flip that ultra rare, and then start trying to buy or get the ones that I really, really want. I am watching y'all, and it is almost impossible to get one now. It really is, man. Yup. See, I think what's happening. This is why I laughed right here. This comment. Meanwhile, Biscuit snags a 44 uncommon and 241 ultra rare. That's crazy. She got 2. That's amazing. Shout out to Biscuits. Growing bigger and bigger. I'm loving it. We are good. Exactly, man. That's the thing, right? In a couple more weeks and a few more months, like when they have 4 drops a week, you may go for 4 drops and you may not get one. You may get one. So that's going to shine a light on everybody's collection that's huge right now because it's so hard to get that now. Like we got to an app when there was 5 to 10,000 users. Some people got there before. Now there's probably 800,000 users and there's going to be millions and millions of users. Think about Top Shot, right? When Top Shot first started, this is going to be much bigger, obviously. It's already bigger than Top Shot, but just think of Top Shot when that first started in the summer of 2020. There was probably only a couple thousand users, right? It was so early to where the first like couple hundred users, Top Shot gave them free $100 to go buy stuff with, open packs with. And those people, the early OGs of Top Shot, when Top Shot became like what it is and everybody knows it, like early 2021, those people were sitting on crazy accounts because when you're early to something like that, it allows you the opportunity to kind of stack up. Now, not every early person had the foresight to stack up, right? A lot of people who joined before me who didn't stack up. I was so close to not stacking up. Nobody knows how close I was. I was 99% so close to just stopping at 3 collectibles. But something in me just kept telling me to research it, kept looking into it. And every hour, every day, I kept researching it from March 1st to March 21st. I just learned more and more and got more confident with the company. I just kept buying more and more and more to where now I have 500 collectibles. If someone is joining, most of the people joining VeVe are going to be joining after today. So for them to get 30 something sets, like it's going to take time. It's not that they're late. It's still so early. It's just the people that were extremely early and took advantage of that are sitting really pretty right now. And so think about it. If you're just joining today, have that foresight for this time next year, right? Think of how many people are going to be on the app this time next year. So if you're just joining right now, have that kind of foresight. Don't think back and be like, well, I can't get to his account. I can't get to that account. Because there's people who have thousands of collectibles right now. So you just have to have the foresight. That's all. And trust it, you know. Yeah, 50 gems. Guess you use them for comics. Nah, man, I'm back to buying them, man. What's the point of waking up at any other time and you get nothing though? I mean, that's the risk, right? Of going for the NFT collectibles. Omi is a safe bet, I think, in just my opinion. I think if you just keep stacking Omi, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think Omi is the way to go. I wish I had way more Omi. Facts. Like, think about the people who were early to Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin was $50, less than $50, and they sat on it for 3 years. Those people are sitting pretty now. It's still early. There's still 99% of the world who, are into Bitcoin and are into crypto. But the people who got in early, they're able to stack up. Now, like I said, just like with VeVe, there's people who got into crypto early who didn't have the foresight and sold or didn't stack up, bought a tiny bit. And it's the same thing with VeVe as well, Biscuits is always killing it. Yeah, I feel like she does really well, right? Like, she's got a lot of sets too. She's been killing it. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's a New York Comic Con. Yeah, man. This is big time, right? I do want to go. I am going to try to go. Absolutely. I do. Yeah, exactly. Represent VeVe, baby. I want to go there. I want to vlog it a little bit, I want to meet Gary V in person. I want to, maybe the team goes there. Who knows? But yeah, France, crazy. I got an L too, man. I got an L. I took an L today, man. It's crazy when, like, Fran, you're like, we can't get to drops, man. It's a great sign, honestly. I love it because it's like, wow, VeVe's exploding that fast. Where back in the day, bro, we were just buying stuff from the store. Like, wait, it felt like printing money. Like, you're just buying from the store thinking, like, I'm going to buy another one. Wait, these could sell out soon. I'm just going to buy 2 more. Like, now everything in the store is sold out and the drops just sell out so quick. You can't buy anything. Like, it's amazing. Yo, I agree. Like, we all wish, like, everybody who bought a lot, we all still wish we bought more. It's kind of like the whole Bitcoin thing, right? Like, if you were into Bitcoin in 2015, 2014, 2013, you're saying right now you wish you bought more if you did buy some back then, because people probably had a feeling it was going to be big, but like it wasn't coming to fruition like right away. And so it's almost like the same thing with VeVe, right? Oh, Reslome. How we doing? How we doing, brother? We are blessed though. Super blessed, man. Super blessed. Did you cop some, guys? I tried to, man. Tried to. Struck out, man. Struck out on the drop. First one in a while, man, on the blind box that I haven't been able to get one. I was surprised. It was honestly a fork in the road moment for me, I believe. It was a fork in the road moment for me. I haven't had one of those since I was like 11 years old, and I chose to play baseball over golf, which I think long term is going to be the right decision, because I had to learn, a lot of things in life before I make it big in golf. But it was just one of those crossroads moments in your life to where you could pick one or the other. And what I feel like for the first time, I chose like the right decision. Like, I chose to buy more VeVe collectibles, chose to get into Omi. And see, a lot of things, like, you have the right foresight, man, Punch, because a lot of people are just now within like the last couple weeks realizing the potential of VeVe, right? A lot of people have been here for the longest time. I've been saying since March, VeVe's gonna have millions of users. I've been going crazy, but it's almost seemed as like, oh yeah, there's just Johnny, hyping it up again. But it's like, no, I really believed in this from day one. I saw the vision. People used to make fun of me for saying like I was a visionary, I'm a pioneer, but I feel like I can just have a good pulse of where things are going. Kind of like how Gary Vee is so good at understanding human behavior. I feel like I have that kind of talent too. Like I can understand the pulse of how people are thinking, where they're going. And I just saw VeVe as being the number one NFT platform in the entire world, man. So many things contributed to that. Their team, Dan, David, Reese, the whole team that's involved. From these are early March days, what I was thinking. From the IP licenses, Alcon, like everything, how simple and easy to use the app was. It was just game changing. That's the thing. There's so many platforms out there, man, and there's just going to be continuing to be more platforms. It's almost like social media, right? Like how many other social media platforms pop up, right? Every day, or music platforms that pop up, but there's going to be ones that are household names that are the number one. And did you sign up for the free DC Phantom NFTs? I did not. I did not hear about that. Yep. And what I learned was I made a mistake with Bitcoin. Like I found it so early, man. I found it like just under $50. And I didn't go down the rabbit hole. I just turned a blind eye to it. Like I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole back then. I didn't want to get involved. And it was the biggest mistake. So this time, December says I'm not crying. That's hilarious. We are triple OGs in this space. I do. I just started in 2018, so a few years ago. I haven't been making music my whole life, so my talent may not be up there like Pineapple Gang, but I be grinding. I'm grinding. I'm working on it. VeVe kind of took all my attention away lately, but I'm gonna get back in the grind. Me and Pineapple are gonna make some songs again soon. We're gonna vibe out again. I copped two and the 84 mint uncommon though. That's huge. An 84, brother. Yo, that is going to be big time. Wish I bought everything. I did too, man. I didn't have the money to buy right away. Like I didn't have a lot of money coming into this at all. And then so luckily I had family to back me up and believe in me, and it would help me out. Remember when they had limits in place so that people could only buy one collectible? Why is that not implemented? Rebound should go to people that don't already have one. So I think that is implemented, brother. I think it is implemented, Paz. I think, you know, it may be, I don't know what the limit is for blind boxes. Maybe there isn't a limit for blind boxes. Maybe that's the thing. I'm not positive on that. Maybe it's two. So if you got one, you could get a rebound. I'm not positive on how that works. That's a good, interesting point, though. I mean, maybe that could be brought up in the discussion, AMA, maybe limit the blind boxes to one per person now, type thing. That way, if you do get a rebound, you won't be able to get another one. It will go to someone else. I could understand that. This only means it's getting serious. I agree, man. It's getting real intense. Golf prodigy, I think you meant. Yeah, man, I was a golf prodigy, brother. I came out the womb playing golf. I was 2 years old, started playing golf. Got too big for inside the house, started going outside, started hitting the neighbor's house with golf balls. How'd I go down to my elementary school in the schoolyard, started hitting golf balls? Got too big for that, so we went to the real golf course. The real golf course wouldn't let me play because they said I was too young. My dad's like, there's people out here on the golf course that are going to hold my son up. They were like, no, that's not possible. So my dad said, no, it's possible and it's real. and go watch them on the putting green. And I was like sinking all these putts. And then the guy was like, holy, what's going on? So they called the newscast. Channel 6 News came, and then they watched me play, and I was on Channel 6 News. I was 4 years old. I started winning golf tournaments, first place. Every tournament I played, I won. From 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then that's when I quit for baseball full time because it was in the same season. So I kind of had to pick one, and I picked baseball because I was winning these golf tournaments, and I was getting a free hot dog. And from like the families that would go there, I was like, this sport sucks. I just wanted to be the man, right? I was winning all these tournaments. I was like, nothing's happening. So, I mean, if I kept grinding, I probably could have did some crazy things at a young age. But I think it all happened for a reason because I was never a kid who worked hard in life. I relied on my talent. You know, I was like a partier type kid, right? And I believe full-heartedly that I chose baseball, and in college baseball taught me the hard work that I needed to learn in order to long-term be successful in golf. I think what would have happened to me is I probably would have went pro at like 17, 18 years old in golf. But I would have been so short-term thinking. I would have just been like the Johnny Manziel of PGA golf. If you know who Johnny Manziel is, that would have been me back then. I had to learn work ethic. I had to learn the grind. I had to believe in it. I never really believed in the hard work until I got cut my freshman year in college for baseball, and that flipped a switch in me. And from that point on, I busted my butt every day, tunnel vision, sacrifice, everything, relationships, everything in college. And I just grinded and became a huge part of the team. And everything worked out like full circle in baseball. I just never got an opportunity to play pro ball. So I just transferred that work ethic that I learned through college baseball and everything I do now. Like I always say it was a fire that it was a like a it lit a fire that never got put out, basically. Bro, I can't wait to play golf with you here. Let's go. Let's go. Good vibes, good vibes. Definitely, brother. Energy. How we doing? How we doing? Let me know if you ever figure that out too. By the way, I hope you didn't have to pay too many fees. We were trying to figure out how to convert, you know, WETH, wrapped ETH, and we were struggling with it. Just because it was on Polygon, and but hopefully you're able to figure it all out. CEO is amazing, man. See, also like I feel like the people like Dan and David, they like understand more so than anybody else. Like they're actually true collectors. So they're building a collecting app, and they're true collectors. So they understand things way more so than most people. Plus they're geniuses, right? Like they saw in me what nobody else was ever able to see before, I feel like. It's almost like the intangibles, I feel like, that the fact that they can pick up on those things, they're geniuses, man. Richie, let's go, baby. You got an uncommon. Even though it's like a not crazy low mint, if you get anything that's dropped, it's gonna be good money, I think. I think the market should pop up soon, maybe another 5 minutes. I'm just waiting on that. I think the project found me, man. It was literally just fate how I found it. Project found me. It was so meant to be, I feel like. It was unbelievable. Literally couldn't have asked for better timing in life. It all started with my mom. I asked my mom if she still had my Pokemon cards because I realized Pokemon's kind of like a big thing. It just came back. And so she was looking for my Pokemon cards. She found my Pokemon cards. I'm looking through my whole book of cards and everything, finding like stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, it's still here. Like, so I had a couple, I have like a few $1,000s in Pokemon cards. And I was like, okay, sweet. Like I want to sell them. I need some money, right? And so I trying to figure out how to sell them. I'm learning about like what first edition meant, etc. And that's how I learned about first edition and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, wait, I'm stuck. I can't even sell these. I need to, send them out to PSA, which can take 6 to 12 months. Like I was like, what? This is ridiculous. This is what you have to do to sell physical collectibles. And so I'm literally just researching like crazy on the internet for about 3 days straight, didn't sleep. And on the third day, I found this, I think it was the Al Khan YouTube interview about Ecomi and the VeVe NFTs and everything I just learned about Top Shot. Logan Paul just came out with this NFT at the time. I just learned about collectibles in the physical world with Pokemon. Everything just made sense at the right time. Like Gary Vee was talking about NFTs like crazy. Gary Vee was a huge catalyst of why I dove into NFTs. He was talking about NFTs in 2020, like every day, and I didn't want to get into it because all I heard was NFT, NFT. I was like, I'm not getting into this NFT crap. And so I fumbled the bag with NBA Top Shot, found that like late summer. I was like, that's ridiculous. I didn't understand it. So I think mainstream is going to understand NFTs faster than people think. I think it will take time, but I knew nothing really about NFTs before February. March is when I found VeVe, but before like January, February, I didn't understand NFTs. So fast forward half a year and look at where I'm at today with NFTs. I mean, people think I've been in NFTs for years now. Oh, that's awesome, Audible. What kind of music do you make, brother? Corinne. Let's go. I wish I bought the Gary Vee books, man. I didn't have any money left. I have no money. I'm cash poor, VeVe rich, NFT rich. Corinne, I'm glad you joined. Shout out to the woman of VeVe. Let's go. Pineapple is my dude. Love his positive vibes. Yeah, Pineapple's great, dude. Yep, the rebound effect. I actually tried this today, and that's how I thought I was able to get it, but I didn't get mine. 8:02, so a couple minutes after the drop. Punch said, "Wow." Someone on Twitter got 3 Spideys today. That's amazing, actually. You got 3 Spider-Man today. That's big money. Let me see if the market's open. Market's not open yet. I haven't been able to get a single drop since the new app update. Nada. You know what's funny? Actually, maybe since the update, I've been struggling as well too. Maybe they changed the timer thing, and my rhythm method like doesn't work as well now. Maybe the update screwed up my rhythm gate technique. It's not even like a gate, but my rhythm gate, which is like, wouldn't VeVe want 300? Yeah, they would. They would ideally want that. So it'd probably be a good thing to talk about. Maybe, blind boxes do put a limit on there, like how they've had limits before, like 2 per account. Maybe blind boxes, they do limit it to 1 per account type thing. Yeah, and the blind boxes, when the comics first started, I was getting like 10, 12, maybe 8. It was at a point where the very first couple, I was like, I'm just gonna get a few, like maybe 5. I didn't want to like feel like I was gambling, right? Just spamming like crazy. But I should have realized they're gonna sell out. So I didn't realize they're gonna sell out so quickly and be able to only get 1, right? Like, it's crazy. I'm one of those people, and I really need 19 Fantastic Four blind boxes. Well, that's a good point too. That's a good point. I think things just exploded, right? I think nobody really expected the comics to be as big of a hit as they were, and those blind boxes just sold out instantly. Like, we saw the Marvel Comics #1 get resold for like $5, $4, right, in the market, and now they're like $50. So things change quick, and it might be one of those things where it may be time to adapt that now, right? They always adapt things. That's what's so great about VeVe. Nothing's ever like set in stone one way or the highway. They adapt to what's happening, what the people want. So maybe that could be something to bring up if majority of people think that's a good idea, right? Like, yeah. Honestly, I was so nervous to do interviews and stuff when I was 4 years old, right? And as soon as I saw the people come to the course with like the cameras watching me, I was like, Dad, I'm not playing. They're watching me. And my dad's like, no, just keep doing what you're doing. I was like, they're watching me. Like, what do you? And my dad had to like lie to me. He's like, no, they're just trying to play through. Just keep hitting the ball. Just keep doing what you're doing. So funny. Yeah, I think everything's just evening out really, Paz. Like, I think we're gonna look back in a couple months from now, and we're gonna be like, do you remember we were able to get multiple drops? Like, I think that's a thing in the past, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Your book is next. Everyone needs to know this story, man. I appreciate you. I've always said I wanted to write a book, and then I found VeVe. Like, it's just when I thought, like, I was, because I've been trying to grind for so long now. Like, I got my teaching degree to be a health and phys ed teacher, like a gym teacher, and I was teaching for a little bit right out of college, but I just felt like nothing wrong with teaching. My mom's a teacher; she's been teaching her whole life. She loves it. I would like to teach too, but just not yet. Like, when I'm done doing everything and I'm an older guy, I can, motivate kids that way, tell them my story, etc. But like right now, I've been too hungry, like too passionate about things. So I was like sitting at recess, like just watching these kids. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Like, I was too hungry. Like, I just did not feel I was where I belonged, right? So I stopped teaching, and then trying to do a bunch of other things in life. Started a business. I mean, it did okay. It just never really blew up to where I could support myself from it. And then also I was trying to make music, trying to do something with golf. And then I found VeVe and I was like, oh my God, what? So it's just unbelievable, man. Self-belief is everything, bro. It really is, man. It's truly one of the most powerful things in life, I believe. And for me, like, that self-belief comes with putting in the work. People are like, well, how do you get the self-belief, right? Like, how do you start believing in yourself? It's like you grind, like you practice, you whatever you're trying to do, just put in as much work as you possibly can every day. And then that way, like, you can't do anything more, right? You just live with the results because in the back of your head, you've done everything you possibly can. So I was like out there practicing 3 times a day, golf, like just baseball was the same way when I was like grinding away, trying to get better every day, hitting, pitching. So like that self-belief comes for me. Everybody's different, but for me, it came with putting in that practice, like outworking everybody, knowing that like I'm doing everything I possibly can. So thanks. I appreciate that, Corinne. I definitely been into sports. Sports been a huge part of my life. I remember buying my first VeVe Babstar in 26 February this year. Good old days. That's one I wish I had. I wish I had that one. Wasn't able to get it. I was stocking up on too many other collectibles. Never had the cash for that one. I was saving up for it at one point, and I almost had enough money for it. But then I bought a second Ritmo instead. I was like, you know what? I don't have the ultra rare Harley Quinn in that black and red series. So I was like, if I get the Bobstar, I won't have that set. So I was like, there is only 750 editions, which I like a lot. Really limited. But I was like, Ritmo, that's going to be historic. It may take longer to appreciate because there's, double the amount, 1,500. But being the first fully animated collectible, I think will be huge once we start seeing in maybe, a few more months from now, because these are still mostly static. Soon, I believe, maybe the top of 2022, maybe end of this year, or maybe this time next year even. But at some point, I think almost every collectible is going to be dynamic, going to be moving, going to be animated somehow. There will obviously be like posters and static ones, but at some point, I think almost every drop is going to be dynamic, moving, animated. So then going back and having the first ever fully animated, I think is going to be so big. It's history. So I just felt like I had to have 2. Corinne says, I suck at golf. Golf's hard. Golf is one of those sports where even me, like if I'm not practicing a lot, like if I take off a few days, a week or something like that, like the month of March, up until March this year, I was practicing golf 3 times a day. The month of March hit, and I didn't pick up a golf club, and I didn't leave my house the entire month because I just dove all in, researching crypto, VeVe, collectibles. I have no balance. I'm like all in whatever I love. So found VeVe, felt like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I was like, you know what, golf can happen later. All in. And so when I picked up golf again at the end of the month of practice, I was so bad. I was like, oh my gosh. I picked it. It took like a few days to pick it back up again, but Like for me, golf is one of the hardest sports, and it's crazy because the ball doesn't move. Like baseball, the ball's moving. It could be curveball. Basketball, you have so many other things happening. But like golf, the ball's just sitting there. So you think it's so easy, but the room for error is so small, right? Like you you hit it a tiny bit off and it can go 100 yards the wrong way. Like, yo, I love Miami. Miami is where my final destination, I feel like, in life. I'm learning to play now. Golf is awesome, man. Golf's one of those sports though where you don't have to be good at it right away. And you can be young, you can be old, you can be anywhere in between. You can play for the rest of your life. Like that's what's so good about it, and it's exercise, and you get the best part about it is being out on great courses, ones that look amazing. If you're looking down at a hole like a island green, my favorite hole is like a par 3 island green, meaning there's water surrounding the hole and it's just like a little island. I love those holes because the scenery just looks amazing. Like just being on a golf course, either like early in the morning or in the evening with the sunset. I think that they look amazing too. Let's see. OJ Manu said, I came in March. All I bought was Batman's. I didn't understand it then, and I don't really understand it now. Okay. Interesting. Well, I can help you understand it. What part do you not understand? Like why they're valuable? Is that what you don't understand? So if you bought Batman's, that's a pretty solid thing to buy right now because it was one of the first things to drop on VeVe. So basically, think of all these NFTs simply as just digital collectibles. In the physical world, there's physical collectibles. There's comics. There's Pokemon cards. Right. There's all kinds of physical collectibles. Well, before the blockchain, there's no way to verify ownership of a digital collectible. You could have a digital thing, but like there was nothing to prove you owned it. But with blockchain, what that does is just able to prove ownership of something digital. So all these things in the physical world you're seeing here are just being digitized. And through the blockchain, it shows ownership, saying Johnny Dunn owns this one, or OJ Manu owns this Batman. And you're able to prove that ownership. And so what that does is allows you to resell it, etc. Because if you just had, say, a screenshot of that Batman that you have, cool, it may look like that person owns it, but he has no resale value. He can't resell that screenshot because there's nothing to prove it. So that's what's the difference between like a NFT and just a screenshot. Basically, it shows ownership. So I hope that answers your question. Going to be on Outlaw Radio Live this Saturday at 1 p.m. Looking for one more guest. What is Outlaw Radio? I'd be down to join my man. Talk about NFTs. Outlaw Radio Live. I've never heard of it, but also I don't really listen to radio, so it could be a popular thing and I'm just unaware of it. Remember when you could buy ultra rares from the store? Unbelievable. My biggest, I mean, not my biggest regret, right? I mean, I don't really have any regrets with VeVe, but like I remember I bought the Amanda O'Connor Batman ultra rare in the store, and I could have bought I just could have kept buying them. I could have bought like 10 of them if I wanted to. I just bought one. I was looking at an AR. I was like showing my mom. I was like, look at this. Like I own this Batman. Like, and she was like, okay. Like we're just trying to like figure it out. I probably took pictures with her for like 6 hours. Like this is something different here. It's just funny to look back at those times knowing like you could have just bought 20 of those. Gary V, yeah, good dude. Definitely, man. Definitely. 40 sets, you were a legend. I'm not there at 40 just yet. Not there yet. We're 5 sets short, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Hopefully, maybe after this James Bond drop poster set, I'm able to get the 36. Market is up. All right, let's see what it's going for. We got the uncommon. Let's see. It's taking a little bit to load. We're bank account broke, but we're crypto rich, baby. That's so true. So true. And that's going to be changing soon, because soon we're going to be able to, the cashing out feature, I think is going to, I'm not going to really cash out anything, but I think that cashing out feature is going to legitimize it for so many people who are kind of on the fence. They're scared to put money in. Now, people aren't going to be scared to put money in, because you can just take it right out anytime you want. That's going to be game changing, because there's a lot of people who were on the fence with VeVe, thought it was risky, afraid to put too much money in, because you have to hold it there for months without actually knowing. When I tell people that, they lose their mind. I'm like, well, we all had trust in the company. Like, we were in every AMA. We know David. We know Dan. Technically, could they just lie? And sure, I guess, right? I mean, but they're not private people that are unknown. We all trust them. We all trust the company so much to where we weren't really afraid to put this money in without being able to take it out. But the people that were afraid, they're going to pile in money, I believe, because they won't be afraid to take it right back out once they're able to. All right, here we go. The uncommon, $98 in the market right now. It is listed as an FA, which I think is actually a steal. Usually I think the prices are kind of high in the market right away, but I think that one will be a steal. Let's see what the ultra rare is going for. Ultra rare is going for 1.7K. Wow. I can't snipe right now on the market floors. They're going too quick. I'm trying to buy an uncommon right now. But people are sniping them too quick. I don't know how people snipe it so quick. Well, I guess just because there's so many of them. I think under $100 is a steal for this one, honestly. Just trying to find a good mint. But sometimes when you try to find a good mint, you're like being too greedy. Like, sometimes it's better just to lock one up. Because they're going quick right now in the market. Jeez, I can't snipe one. All right. Hey, love y'all. We must stay in contact always. I'm here for everyone. Appreciate you, Punch. Definitely. Yes, yes, yes. I'll be streaming. James Bond poster set 3. I'm gonna go for that one. Wow, you have an author that will help me? That would be amazing, bro. Because I really do think my story can help so many kids and even adults in life. But especially kids that are in like high school, college. I feel like my story can resonate with so many people. Like, I want to be one of those. I wanted to be one of those teachers, and I will be one of those teachers when the time is right later in life, when I'm an older guy and I've accomplished everything, or at least tried to accomplish everything I wanted to. Like, to motivate kids that I see so much talent in, that are kind of just like not taking things serious, would rather party, would rather go out and do all that stuff. I want to be that person and be like, dude, you're gonna be the man and do that stuff later in life if you just buckle down and focus right now. Like, story must be told. Start. Yeah, I may have to start buying Omi again. I feel like there's never a wrong time to buy Omi. Yes. Corinne, facts. Just imagine if we could go back to the time when we saw Marvel Comics #1 sitting on the floor for like $4. Imagine those people, right? Oh man. Market is open. Yes, it's on fire right now. Yeah, 2.8. Wow, okay. When you saw it was at 2.8, I guess it went back down to 1.7. But I think uncommons are slept on right now. If you can snipe one, oh, $2.50. I feel bad for the people that keep listening at that. Excuse me. So if you're a new user right now and you want to list something for sale, and it's $2,500, write out 2500. Do not write 2.5 thinking it's 2.5K. You're gonna end up selling it for $2.50, like what Paz just said he saw in the marketplace. A lot of people are doing that, and I feel so bad because, you know, just doing it too quick, or you don't know, or you don't realize. Please, just everybody new who is listing something for sale. You want to list it for $1,000, write out 1000, and then hit sale for 1,000. I'm restricted from the market. I wonder why you're restricted. Oh man, $88. Oh man, that had to be a new person. I'm trying to get it on the market, but I'm like, I can't get it. Now they're 105. I'm too slow still. Wow, they're going up right now. I can't even buy one for 120. Too slow. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't snipe right now. Trying to get them, man. I was trying to get them. Yeah, I don't know why you can't access. I mean, did you bid for something maybe and you weren't able to get it? You usually stream drops. Just not sure if you did or not previously. Anyways, John Doe. Yeah, I usually do stream drops, brother. Oh no, you missed the drop. No. Bull Bearer, NYT's bestseller. Edgar award-winning drop. Him note. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to look him up. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, just get rid of the decimal point in the sense completely. I could see that because one gem's $1. I saw a real. Oh wait, this is the one that you have. Uncommon 0116. For how much can I sell it? Don't sell it for the bottom floor. That's a valuable one right there. That's gonna be good money. That's I would hold it for a little bit, but if you wanted to sell it, you know, it's hard to say an exact number right now. But I think the floor price is about 120. That's gonna be way higher than that. Oh, that's almost a sub 100. So I don't know. I would have to think about the exact price. So maybe shoot me a DM on Twitter, and if you really want to, figure it out for you. Yeah, it's tough to call. I mean, but the lower the mint number, the better it is. So that's a really low mint. Just so you know, it's very valuable. Like, don't sell yourself short and sell that quick for like $120. That's going to be good money. I don't know. I don't want to say a number now because it may sound crazy, but let me say this: if you put it out there for like $300, it's going to sell instantly. I think. So I think it's going to be more than that. I put it for 15. Yeah, I mean that may be a little too high, but that's a good. If you list it, that's what you want to do. You want to list it for higher than what you think is going to sell for because it's always a bad feeling. Say if you listed it for 300 or $400 and it sells in a second or a minute, you just are going to be like, wow, I could have got so much more for that. So yeah, exactly. You can put it for 1,500. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm gonna head off a little bit. Bye bye. Take it easy, Paz. Appreciate you for joining, brother. Appreciate you. Yep, I'm gonna head off. Maybe I'm gonna try to snag one of these before they get too expensive here. Because it looks like it is just running up like crazy right now. Wow, I did just buy one finally. 120 I just paid. Could still even go up. It may go down. I don't see it going down much further if it does go down. There is 5,000 of them, but there's no common this time. There's no rare, so I think it's going to be a pretty good one to get. Yeah, it's already up at like 135 right now. Phew. So I got one. Not mad, not mad. Didn't get an ultra rare just because I feel like the ultra rare is too expensive for me right now. Let's see what the ultra rare price is though. For you guys, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Ultra rare. So it's 2.4K right now. That's big time. Thank you. I'll send you the radio info. He's in LA and we use our phone to talk on live radio. So let's go. Yo, I appreciate that big time. Yeah, send me that. Send me the info. I'd be down to do that, man. Yeah, we can talk NFTs, you know, how I see the future going, NFTs. Maybe I'll mention VeVe in there a little bit. So that'd be cool, man. Yeah, definitely. Would love to do that. Appreciate you guys for all tuning in. Wanted to give a little stay on, talk about the market updates, you know, what things are going for. So 2.4K right now for the ultra rare and about 135 for the uncommon. I could see the uncommon, you know, going up a lot more. Just because there is no common, there is no rare, so that's gonna be big time, I think. It's a New York Comic Con exclusive. Appreciate all the support, everybody tuning in. Punch just said Saturday, 1 p.m. our time. Cool. I'll figure out the time difference from my time. Some of those details. Appreciate you, big time Punch, big supporter, big VeVe fan. But we're signing out. Another live stream, another drop, another great one. We're gonna live stream the James Bond posters set series 3. I'm gonna try to get those. Got, you know, the first set, got the second set. I'm trying to go over the third set. I like these posters because even though it's series 3, it's only a 2-set collectible. It's only a 2 collectible set. So we see the Superman, the Starfire, the Barda 1 collectible sets, why they're so important. And now this is only a 2 collectible set. I think people are sleeping on that just because they're posters. People are like, maybe, you know, series 3, don't want it. Another poster, but you know, it's only a 2 collectible set. If you're trying to gain sets for the Master Collector Program, etc., I think this is one that you're going to want. So we're signing out. Another live stream in the books, another epic one. Your boy, Johnny Dunn.